Here. Today we're going to be looking at a subline from the House of Blend Oud. I'm super excited about that because of the concept behind that line. Now, I did review one of their fragrances not long ago, and I did touch on the background of the house. If you're interested in that, I'm going to link it below so you can check that out. Today we're going to be focusing on the subline called the Voyage collection, and then that is a concept around travels through Africa and some other countries where they're trying to capture the essence of the culture there. Africa is known for vivid colors, celebration, and then you will see in the presentation how imbued it is in the design and also the smell that they were able to come up with. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to do a brief presentation of the 4 fragrances that they have in this collection, but we're going to be doing a full review on one of the fragrances that is called Oud Zanzibar. As aforementioned, thoughtful design here. Starting with Oud Marrakesh, we have this green pattern design on the sleeve here, and then the bottle also has this light green color as well. Presentation for Oud Zanzibar. This is a presentation for Oud Sapphire, which is linked to Madagascar, and presentation for Gold Oud, which is related to Dubai. Today we're only going to focus on Oud Zanzibar. I could not wait to talk about this one. It is so good. Of course, the concept is around the island of Zanzibar. From the description on their website, they're talking about clear blue sky, crystalline pure bodies of water. To that imagery, I will add you're sitting in a beautiful floral garden, and that captures essentially what this one does, and then beautifully. Now, looking at the color of the bottle might give you a good idea of what this one smells like, at least at the top of the first couple of hours. So around this one, 3 main notes, and then everything is built around it. It's going to be the watermelon top, a floral heart led by magnolia, and then the base of creamy sandalwood, a little bit of patchouli there. In details though, in the opening is this amazing, refreshing, zesty, true to nature watermelon accord that is almost thirst quenching. The watermelon accord comes off green, watery with a slightly fruity undertone to it. There are a set of citruses, but there are supporting notes, and in the background they're not distracting from that beautiful watermelon top. Along with that, you get this rounding effect that is brought by the floral heart, a little bit of jasmine in the background, but most noticeably the magnolia that is lending this lemony floral accord to the watermelon, but again without taking away from that beautiful natural smelling watermelon top. So you're going to enjoy that for a while. Gradually though, you get a sandalwood, a creamy sandalwood that is peeking through as time goes on. Now the pairing between the lush rounding floral heart, creamy floral heart, and then the creamy sandalwood is just outstanding here. Gradually you're going to lose the watermelon top, and it's going to be mostly around the floral, the slightly lemony magnolia, a little bit of jasmine, along with the creamy sandalwood. Paired together, like I said, I cannot emphasize how good the sandalwood dry down is. Creamy floral sandalwood, slightly lactonic with a slightly cedar-like facet attached to it. It's just wonderful. Down the line though, I get these slightly darker tones that are added to that floral creamy sandalwood, and it is coming from the note of patchouli, and the patchouli here is not going to be earthy. It's more of a darker woody tone attached to it. From the name Oud Zanzibar, one might expect oud in it, but I'm hesitant to say oud here because of the common association. For those who have not tried a lot of ouds, the common association that it has something that is really defined, daring character of barnyard, leathery, something that is fecal, but that's not true. You have ouds that have a cleaner scent profile, more on the clean woody side, some that are incensey, some that are fruity, some that are floral. So here though, I can see an oud note play here, but it's not going to be your typical or commonly associated meaning to the oud scent profile. It's going to be something that is more on the cleaner side, something that is woody, balsamic, maybe a little bit of incensey touch to it, and I can see that play in the base, but I wouldn't call that oud. As a point of reference for the caliber of oud that is used here, so you don't shy away from this one because of the oud note, if you've tried anything from the House of Fragrance du Bois, specifically the ones where oud is noted in the note breakdown but you don't get it as much, for example Oud Vert or Oud Violet Intense, where the oud note is mentioned in the note breakdown but you don't get it prominently in the smell, that's the type type of caliber that you get out of Oud Zanzibar here. So that's where I'm hesitant to say oud, because if in the composition you're using a subtle oud core or profile that is subtle, slightly incensey or slightly fruity floral, in conjunction with other notes that are a lot more dominant, you're not gonna get the oud core or oud profile. Even for a connoisseur, it's gonna be hard to say, hey, this one I recognize as oud. It's gonna add more of an effect to the fragrance than being a main accord that you're getting out of it. And then that's the type of oud caliber that I'm getting out of this one. In the dry down, I get slightly darker, woody, slightly faintly incensey vibe attached to the sandalwood accord. So put simply, this one is an amazing spring summer fragrance that is centered around an amazing natural watermelon accord, beautiful creamy floral sandalwood accord, and a little bit of darker tones coming to dry down from the patchouli and a little bit of oud there, but again the oud is not noticeable. Just a fantastic fragrance. Now on to performance, this one is above average. I get easily a work's worth of wearing, about 8 hours. Projection is really good for the first 3 to 4 hours with about 5 sprays, beautiful scent bubble around you. Again, that watermelon note is just to die for. Now seasonality, I would say spring and summer. Like I said, situations you can wear it in any situations, but it has that casual vacation type of relaxed feel to it. Now on to availability and pricing. You can finally find this one at Oswald, New York. I did talk to Josie a couple of weeks ago, but they didn't have it then. Now you can have it there, 60 ml, $165. I checked today and then they're already sold out of Oud Zanzibar and Oud Sapphire, which is another stunning fragrance I'm going to be tackling later. But for me, I was sourcing these for about a month. I couldn't find anything. Tried to order them from Germany, Essenza Nobile, First and Fragrance. They couldn't get the Voyage collection. Finally, I found a guy called Matteo on eBay. We talked and then he was able to source these ones for me, sent me the invoice, and I was able to order it, and then he came in, and then a week later I saw them at Oswald, New York. So you can finally get them there for $165. So I want to thank Matteo for helping me get these straight from Italy there. I'm going to put the name of their store for people that are in Europe and want to order, and then you can contact Matteo if you need help with that. So overall, for the pricing, even for the 60 ml, I think it is a wonderful collection there. Give it a try. There's another one that is called Eclipse that is part of the Oud Reserve collection that has a beautiful scent profile, and I think is a hidden gem. I'm going to be tackling that next. Now, if you've tried anything from the Voyage collection or in general from the Blend Oud line, let me know what you think. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and take care. Bye.